Hello everyone, welcome back. So from this lecture we will learn about access modifier in the TypeScript. What is a access modifier? You already know in another language like C, C++, or Java. Everywhere we have that all these public, private, protected. Okay. So first questions, what are access modifiers here? Access modifier are keyword in TypeScript that control how and where class properties and method can be accessed. They help you protect sensitive data, control usage of your classes, and build real-world secure systems. So here we will see the example for the public. Okay, first public fully accessible. Okay, go to the back. Here first we will work on the public. Okay, fully accessible. Public means the property or method is accessible from anywhere, and we will see inside here key insight. If everything is public, no securities, anyone can change your data. Okay, so first I am going to work on the public, then private, then public, protected. So let's open the VS Code and then create a new file modifier. This is here modifiers dot ts files. So inside it here, first we will work on the public. Okay, fully accessible. So public means the property or method is accessible from the anywhere. So we have the example for it here. This is public. So here let's create the class, which is a user, and then public name, it is strings, then constructors inside here, it is name strings, name strings, and then here this dot name, it is equal to name. Okay, then outside it we define the public. This is the public functions also, anyone can access this one. Here write console.logs, then backtick, here write hello, my name is, here write this dot name. This is your functions, and you see here I mean access modifier means keyword you have to check like public keyword, then protected keyword, and private keyword. Okay, so this is, let's create the instance object for it. Const user1, it is equal to new user, then inside it right here aman, inside a string, this is the aman. Okay, then you see public name strings. This is here public name strings. We are declaring a variable name. Public means it can be accessed from the anywhere. This public keyword means this variable accessed from the anywhere. And then here constructor name strings. When object is created, value is passed. I mean this is when object is created, then you got here values. Here means when object is created, then value is passed, means you got it here your name, and then assign the value here in this name, your value here this summon in this variable public variables. Got it? And then here, okay, this dot name is equal to name, assign the value, then console.log username 1, here right console.logs user1 dot name from the document, and then let me execute the files. This one here TypeScript, and then tsc, and here's your file name node, here modifier file name. This is node, it is a modifiers.js, and you see the name, that is aman. Got it? Here this aman now assign in this variable name. Got it? And here one more things, here is this properties, this one, and then here is this the method access method user1 dot greet. Okay, and let me check it. Okay, you console.logs. Okay, not console, because here we already console, so you will able to see the result TSC. And then file, you see hello, my name is Aman. Got it? This is a SS properties, then SS the methods. Here now we are accessing the name from the outside the class. So this is your class, and this name you are accessing outside the class means here this one user one dot name. I mean this name you are trying to access from this class. Okay, here console.log user dot one dot name. Okay, then user dot greet, here user one dot greet method is public, can be called anywhere outside class. This is class, and then outside class, here this is class. Outside class means here or here. Okay, you call this user one dot greet. Got it? Now here second one, move to the protected. Now let here you to see what protected control is. Okay, inheritance only. So protected allow access inside the class. Okay, inside child classes. Okay, you are also able to access inside a child classes, not outside. Okay, here key inside protected is useful when you want to say data only within the derived class, not expose it to the outside world. So let me, we will check with all that with examples. So here you can comment all that. Now this is public, and then now this is protected. Okay, here so create a class person, inside here protected is that is number, and then constructor age, that is number, then outside it here this dot age, it is equal to age. Okay, outside here create another class. Let me write here class employee, then extends, not export, it is extend to a person, and then inside it is so age. Okay, here you will write console.logs, and then age is this dot age. Okay, now here creates the object for the employee. Const emp is equal to new employee 28. Got it? And then emp dot so. Okay, it is const. Then outside it here emp dot so age, and then you call the functions. Okay, and then you will see your result here. Console.log age is this dot name. Let me execute in the files. This is tc, and then your file age is 28. It is fine. Okay, it is accessible. You already know. But if you try to access your protected variables, you got error. Console.logs, and then emp dot age, and okay, it is not function, it is just a variable. I want to access this protected variable inside this employee class, and you got error. What? See, property age is protected and only accessible within the class person, and here only accessible within class person and its subclass. Okay, so you cannot access outside the class. I hope you got this thing. This is variable, this one here in the parent class. You can say that here parent class, here property age is protected, and you see it is protected. Okay, and only accessible within class person. Okay, in this class you can access this age variables. That is fine. Within class person and its subclass, you can also access here inside it here this dot age, I mean this variable, but you cannot access outside the class. You see here, you are trying to access age variable outside the class, from subclass, also from the class. Okay, you are trying to access here, you are trying to access, but you got the error. So you see here, protected age number. Age is not public, it is restricted. This variables. Class employee extend person. Employee is a child class here. It inherit properties from the person. This one is, you see here, it is accessible here. That is fine. Okay. But here this dot age inside employee. Okay. Allow, because protected allow access in the child class. Anything it is protected in the parent component, I mean class, you can easily access here in the employee class. That is fine. Got it? But here you see console.log employee.age not allowed, because outside world should not access the internal data. Here this variable you cannot access the outside the class, a parent and subclass. Okay, so this is about your protected. Now next it is about, okay, here we have the key inside. Protected is useful when here you want to see data only within derived class, not expose it to the outside world. Now next it is private. Okay, it is strictly hidden. Now next it is about your private. Okay, it is restricted hidden. Here private allow access only inside the class, not outside, not in child classes. Key inside it is private help in data protection, privating strong uses, and follow the encapsulations. Okay, so let's create the example for it. Okay, so here you have to create the examples. It is a class bank account. This is here private. It is a balance number constructor, and then write the balance, and that is the number. Got it. And then why we got the error here? Is declared but its value is never it, is not a initializer, and is not definitely assigned in the constructor. Okay, so this dot balance is equal to balance. Now that's fine. And then here deposit amount, and this is inside here, write amount, here write amount, that is number, and then this dot balance plus is equal to amount, and then write console.logs, here write deposited, and then this is, it is dollar, and then it is the amount. Okay, and then here you have to show balance, so balance. Okay, inside it console.logs, here backtick balance is $, symbols, and this dot balance. Got it? So this is your private, okay, class, and then you have to create the object for it. Account is equal to new bank account, and inside it pass the balance 1000, and then here account dot deposit, you have to add the values 500, and then count dot show balance, and it is just function because it is for the displaying, not passing the values. And let me execute. So this is here TSC, and then node modifier dot just deposit 500 and balance is 1500 totals. You see here first time here you have to assign 1000 plus this deposit functions, you have to execute here. Another you have to add another 500, so that's why you total 1500, and then show balance function here with the help of this one you have to console.logs. Okay, so that's why we have this balance. So that's why you see your balance is here 1500. Okay, and here if you try to console.logs count dot here balance, and you got here, you see it automatically TypeScript through the property balance is private. You see here property balance is private and only accessible within class bank account. Okay, is here private balance, that is number balance is hidden from the outside. You see here this balance, it is hidden from this class. Okay, from this class, from outside. Okay, you cannot access this balance because it is a private. Okay, so here no one can directly access it. Why not allow direct access? This would be dangerous here. Here like account at balance it is equal to minus 10,000. Okay, that is wrong uses. Okay, see it, we use controlled method, this one. So balance deposit, here you have to use, okay, deposit, here safely add the money 500, and so balance safely display the data. Then account dot balance, it is not allowed because it is private. Even you see here property balance is private and only accessible within a class bank account. So this is your bank account class here, and this private only accessible in this class. Okay, outside it here this balance if you try to access outside of this bank class, here outside this one, I mean here outside, then you got in the here, got it. So this is all about here your like data protection, preventing the wrong uses and follow the encapsulations. So it is all about your private, public and protected. So here access modifier are not just syntax, they are not about security, control and real world system design. So thanks for watching, I will see you in the next one.